I'm Brigham Larson with Brigham Larson Pianos. It's kind of a cool little project to highlight here. This is an Erard from way long back, and the style of action is totally different. These little forks are usually, they're just shanks that go in a hole in the hammer right here. It goes in the hole, and that's the way that functions. But the way Erard designed it, at least for a time, was they had these parts here that function as back checks that go in between these forks. So you can see the way this works. When the piano goes up, the back check hits right there in the fork on the front part of the hammer, as opposed to the way back checks normally work, or modern back checks, they catch the back of the hammer on the back. And so hammers are actually quite a bit longer, and then they have to be rounded on the tail, tapered, and checkered on the back of the tail, arced and coped. But this is a very different design. We're rebuilding this piano. It's a beautiful piano, and you can see those hammers are very, very different. The way it attaches right there with the forks on either side. So what we're doing is we are going to adapt modern hammers to function for this old style of Erard. So this of course is going to need to be cut down. Let's see, we need to be cut down right about there, rounded, wrapped in leather, and then also we have these little notches cut. You can see right there. Notches cut in the sides of the hammers, and those happen to fit perfectly in these little forks. It's a nice tight fit. There it is. This is done on the table saw. You can actually get very, very precise with the table saw. Even though it's a very big spinning blade, you can get very down to the 1,000th of an inch as far as the depth of cut, and then the width of the cut as it passes. And so that's what we're doing here. So the next step will be to cut that down, round it off, wrap it in leather. And right now Adeline is just doing, looks like some key or some shank alignment.
Yeah, I'm trying to space them so that there's enough space, just room to wiggle, because it's a bit easier to adjust these than the back check wires, at least right now. Cool. And then I'm going to travel them and prep the hammers.
Perfect. Cool. Very cool project. Should we go see the Erard before we finish the video? Okay. Follow me upstairs and we can see the piano that we're talking about. Or I don't know if we're gonna maybe edit this video, cut out the traveling up to the Erard. Messy storage room. Recital hall. And here is the Erard. Super cool piano. Come on over here and just look at this amazing veneer on this Erard that Adeline's working on there. So, plate's been refinished. Soundboard has been repaired and refinished. Restringing has been completed. This solid piece of brass that was just black, and that's looking amazing now. Dampers have been started, not completed, but it's an under damper system, and then so also very unusual that we're adapting to, and then of course the hammer, that strange hammer adaptation that I just showed you.